is a story. Welcome everyone to your December 2016 Alchemy Scope, the end of the year already. Can you believe it? This year has flown by for me. So you're looking at Dragon Bear. He's my little ginger king there, and you're going to see him throughout this video. You'll already notice that there's some format changes to the Alchemy Scope, and you're going to see that this month. December 2016 is a condensed scope. There's going to be more that will come back in January for the 2017 cycle. However, it's still progressing. So yeah, I'll be excited to see what emerges for January as well. But those should be uploaded by the middle of December, or by the third week, by Christmas, let's say, of December. So let's get started. There's a couple things. One is I want to remind all of you that are interested in getting your 2017 evolutionary story forecast and guidance video from me to go ahead and place your order below. There is a couple week lead time, and to get it before your 2017 starts, you are more than invited to connect with me. Again, the link is below. Let's talk about now, for this December 2016 cycle, what is activated. Now, as you know, if you've tuned in before, we're tapping into the macrocycle. What is the story, the unfolding, evolutionary, spiraled story for humanity as a whole at this time? To do that, we tap into the Sabian Symbol. This month, the Sabian Symbol is at the point of 7 degrees 43 minutes Sagittarius, and it's occurring today. I'm recording this on the new moon, so which is the 29th of November 2016. And so the energies of the new moon are very well imbued throughout this video for all of the scopes this month. Now, there's something very special about this moon. One is the symbol is amazing, which we'll talk about, but I want to start with the 7-degree point. Last month, October's new moon, Scorpio new moon, also had a 7-degree 44-minute Scorpio point that the new moon occurred at. Next month, we have a 7-degree Capricorn new moon occurring. That leaves 2016 with 3 sevens at the end of the year. 7 represents the great mysteries. 7 represents magic, the unknowable realm, investigating, discovery in that which cannot be fully known. 3 sevens represents, casino wins, abundance, flow, luck. There's a lot going on in the world, and there is a simultaneity with the magic that is at hand. So I want you to drink in what the universe is displaying for us here. To end this very intense 9-cycle 2016 year with 3 sevens is not a small deal. It's a big deal. And what Joanne Walmsley from Sacred Scribe says about 777 is it reminds us that we are here at this time to spiritually evolve, and that we do this by expressing the highest and best of ourselves and embracing our unique abilities, whatever they may be. Now look at the symbol. Within the depths of the earth, new elements are being formed. Indeed, with so much activated astrologically, there is new aspects of psyche, new clarity about soul patterns, about karmic patterns, about imprisoning, the imprisoning of humanity, how we've been as a collective very held, very contained, very deceived. And there's much, much, much transparency that has been occurring for the last 3-4 years, but it's been exponential. And 2016 was the year of what I called the year of discernment, because there was so much raising its frequency, coming out of the closet, coming out of the shadows, becoming clear, or at least coming up for us to see that indeed there are new things being formed. So again, within the depths of the earth, new elements are being formed. What Dane Rudhyar writes about this symbol is the alchemical fire, which both purifies and transforms the very substance of humans' inner life. Forces are at work in the deepest layers of the psyche, which in their own way respond to the outer stimulation produced by a strong involvement in group ambitions and emotions, and even more by the powerful tensions and releases of love. An alchemical process goes on, usually unnoticed by the conscious ego, until it becomes obvious that a kind of mutation has taken place and a new level of awareness and of responses to life has been reached. One of the key phrases for this symbol is psychic gestation. So again, within the depths of the earth, new elements are being formed. Within each of us, new elements are being formed, period. And November was the precursor for that. December will bring this forward. It's a very powerful month. Now, let's move on to your particular sign and see what is your unfolding. Virgo. So let's take a look and see what is your microcycle. What is your unfolding story this month, December 2016? So you received 2 I Ching hexagrams. The first I Ching hexagram to denote your story that came forward was number 1, the creative. Now there are a couple of other signs that have also gotten the creative, and I'll talk to you about that. The creative came with changing lines, and for you it became number 37, extended family. Again, another theme that's replicated. So what I would say is if you are a Virgo that's tuning into this scope, but you also have Cancer in you, significant Cancer elements in your natal chart, and if you have significant Pisces elements in your natal chart, family is definitely playing a huge role for you this month. There's just no question about it. Now for you, the creative extended family, the creative is talking about life force. It's talking about initiation. Number 1, the creative, is the first I Ching in the 64 I Ching hexagrams. So it means initiation, it's vitality, it's the vital life force that came up. And you're not going to believe the mantra that came up for you this month. I mean, it could not have been more appropriate. So for you, there could be an initiation, an initiative, a project, a creative venture, something that has a lot of energy behind it, that is a lot of action-oriented yang energy. That is the creative. So for you, there's a lot of creative push, a lot of energetic flow with regards to number 37, extended family. Now, extended family can have to do with your family, your partner, your children, or it can just have to do with a partner. So what I am getting is that, at least for a portion of you Virgos out there, it could be that there is a creative project that you're wanting to do with a partner. This could be a husband or a wife or a long-term relationship. So for some of you out there, there's some partnering, there's a collaboration that's wanting to happen with a significant other, somebody that you're related to in some way, shape, or form. Now, not everybody out there has blood relatives that are still alive. So for those of you that don't worry, because extended family is really the family that we have. So it could be your friend group, your tight-knit group, those people in your life that feel like a partner or that feel like your family. So for some of you out there, it's going to be a partner, your family, your parents, your children, or it could be a tribe, a very tightly knit, like family tribe, okay? But again, it does feel like there's creative surging happening in a project, a new venture, something that's wanting to be made manifest. And it looks like it's connected to family. So there's a family collaboration occurring for some of you, okay? Now, let's take a look. Now, you did receive an interesting growth theme. So your growth theme this month is number 10, the owl. Now, the owl is one of the Dakinis from Penny Slinger's 64 Dakini Oracle. And instead of the archetypes this month for the growth edge, I pulled the Dakini. The owl represents being interior, being going within for your wisdom. The owl represents, actually, Penny Slinger has some interesting things to say about the owl, but in a very general way, the owl represents inner wisdom, a deep connection to other realms. So for you as the growth edge to become the owl, to need to manifest or catalyze the owl within you, means that you are to catalyze your self-knowing, your inner wisdom. Now, in addition, what Penny Slinger writes for owl is, perhaps there is something that you've been nurturing in secret, perhaps for a long time. Now, if that's the case, it could have been a period of incubation happening for a project. Now, if that's the case, it could be that you've been planning for a while to bring something forward with a family member, and now it's time to actually go within and connect with yourself, hold vigil, activate that occult vision within you. Go into deep wisdom, silent reflection within yourself so that you can be ready to birth this new venture with a family member soon, shortly, eminently, There's something that's wanting to come. So, but it does say, what Penny Slinger writes about the owl is, it's a special time for you. So because it's your growth theme, what this is saying is, in the month of December, go within, meditate, create the space for silence for yourself. You are your own guru, and this is about you activating that. Very important, okay? Now, Virgo, let's move to your mantra. This is my mantra, and I have to tell you, I pulled this for you, completely separate from pulling the other information for you, but this was an intuitive pull, and it could not be more appropriate for what's activated for a lot of you out there. So the mantra itself is called I Am Vital. Now, let me read what came for you. So this is your guidance for the month ahead. I am vital. My life force is surging now. Through me, my soft but powerful current flows. I am vital. My feet and gut and hands and heart are catalyzed and electrified. My life force is surging now. I am vital. Virgo, for a lot of you out there, there is a pulse, a deep electric initiative. Number one, the creative, I am vital life force that is surging through you. Now, again, the growth edge to be the owl is interesting because it's almost saying that you are to activate your vitality, your passions, your desires, your juice, your electricity, and you are to go within and access the wisdom from source that you hold within you that comes through your heart portal. You are to access that via the owl. So that is your guidance for the month. The growth edge is to become owl. And then the mantra is to activate your vitality. And that's matching with this collaboration, this creative venture, whatever it is that's wanting to emerge this month, because that's the narrative for December. So a lot of you already know what this is about. Some of you, it's going to emerge in the month of December. So Virgo, I'm wishing you a beautiful month ahead and happy holidays. And I look forward to serving some of you with your 2017 personalized evolutionary story video for the year ahead to take a look at what is really unfolding for you specifically. So I hope to hear from you soon. Talk to you soon. Bye. You are an embodied reflection of Source. You are thus infinitely empowered, abundant, and a co-creator with your context always. You are an alchemist. Divination works because the web of life is intelligently organized with coordinated and storied agency.